How's it going, everyone? I'm back, and since the LEGO Marvel CMF was revealed, I thought it would be pretty fun to do a video where I list off ideas of what the parts could be used for, and I am also accompanied by none other than Caleb, who you might know as the TheOctoPirate Customs. I guess starting off with Sylvie.
I'm sorry.
No,
Drew a blank right there.
It's all good. It's like her face is pretty juvenile.
Her hair. It's not a perfect match, but I've been making a lot of One Piece minifigures, or One Piece characters, translating them into minifigure form. And so there's actually a character whose name is Dellinger, who has blonde hair and horns. It's not a perfect fit, but I plan on using the hair, I guess, hat or crown or whatever you'd refer to it as, combo for Dellinger. The green machete could probably be used for a Green Lantern sword construct.
I had this exact same idea.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like right before you said that, like that's what I was thinking. Like when you said the sword, I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna say Green Lantern construct.
Do you want to move across to TChalla?
The hair, I guess, and Baku.
I was thinking maybe Jax from Mortal Kombat. I have wanted a purple jacket torso for a while, but I can't even remember why I wanted it.
I feel like people will give that to Batroc. I'm just saying it right now.
Ooh.
People will be giving that to Batroc.
The legs, they're dual molded. I think they're dark brown and black.
I feel like people will be using that for like Ego, Star-Lord, Cad Bane.
I could definitely see it for a bounty hunter. Do you have any ideas for the helmet?
I mean, Sand from DC Comics, but the normal Star-Lord helmet would work a lot better. People are going to make some kind of OC.
Definitely people are going to make OCs of, I guess, like the Tinkerer. It kind of reminds me, I'm not very familiar with Borderlands, but honestly, I have no idea who the character is or whose mask it is, but I guess if you just search Borderlands. So, moving on to Loki.
Mullet Superman all the way.
Ooh, that's actually one that I hadn't even thought of.
Mullet Superman.
This is a bit more obscure, but I did minifigures for this rock horror musical called Repo the Genetic Opera. I used the dark brown mullet hairpiece for a character named Pavi Largo.
Okay.
And black would be much better. So I'm definitely going to update that character.
The head, it's kind of generic too, at least the stern kind of expression, the straight face. Yeah. I feel like it could be used for basically anyone. It could be Superman, Batman, just
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Lex Luthor. Practically anyone.
I definitely agree with that.
The smiley face, though, I might try that out on the Fiddler. It could also maybe work for Zaz. It's not as creepy as Zaz's smile.
Homelander.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. But the torso, I know that everybody's gonna use it for a certain character, I think.
Mobius.
I was gonna say Constantine.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Yeah. I didn't even think of Constantine. I'm gonna jump to Bucky real quick, just because I feel like people are gonna use that head for Constantine, too.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Maybe Jim Gordon.
Throg, though, it's a very stupid piece.
It's not easy being green.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, I feel like people are gonna sand off Mjolnir, and it's gonna be Kermit the Frog.
I could definitely see that too. That's what I'm thinking as well.
Okay, I guess Peggy. I guess an obvious choice for a custom figure would be Peggy. Just transport the hair and the head onto maybe like a city police officer torso, or just some other kind of like military-looking torso to make standard Peggy, I guess. Something that just came to my mind was Elastigirl from the Doom Patrol.
I did see a lot of other people wanting to use the arms and legs for other Marvel characters, Captain Marvel or Captain America himself.
Definitely any version of Steve could benefit from the arms and legs.
Everybody's gonna do it.
Who's gonna be the first one? Because
exactly.
we owe them credit. Just remember that. Just remember that. We owe them credit. Monica.
Do you have any ideas for her?
The hairpiece is really good. Maybe Dr. Psycho, even though the current like afro, I guess, type piece is adequate enough.
Dr. Psycho did cross my mind at some point. I did think that the hairpiece might be a little bit too feminine, but I do think that that's a valid option. Maybe, just maybe, Selena from Gotham. Her hair color is brown. It's like a dark brown, so it's not completely accurate. I guess if anyone wants to change it up a bit, I think Cruella. I was thinking Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd, specifically Tim Burton's film adaptation.
Speaking of like Sweeney Todd, I was just thinking of Edward Scissorhands.
That's a really good choice.
The torso, I kind of want to test it out on maybe like Aztec from DC or maybe like Phantom Girl. I know it's not a perfect representation, but it's just something different. I know that the arms will probably be used for like Wolfpack members. Gamora.
Most of her pieces are very specific to her character. I know that somebody's going to have some really creative choices for it, and it's gonna blow my mind, but I know that I don't really have anything except for the torso. Kind of Samus. That's a stretch.
That's what I was thinking too, kind of Samus. Maybe you can use it for OC or something like that, or your own version of Homelander, even though it makes no sense. It makes no sense, but hey, I mean, whatever works.
Somebody's gonna use it for a C-3PO. We'll see. Have we exhausted our ideas for Gamora, or...
I think they were exhausted before we started on her. Obviously, zombie Captain America, like the eyes, the first thing that I thought of was Solomon Grundy.
Well, when you were still designing the thumbnail for the video, and you put both characters side by side, the LEGO video game Solomon Grundy version right next to the zombie Captain America, wow. Like, the likeness was just undeniable.
I know people also kind of mentioned that they were going to use the torso and one of the legs for Endgame, Steve.
I've been playing this MMO. It's called Pirate 101. There's a zombie character. His name is Dead Mike. The head could be used for him. Zombie Hunter Spidey. Not Spider-Man, Spidey.
Oh, okay. Everyone and their dog is going to give the limbs to every Spider-Man. Like, it's no question there.
If I were to ever make Spectacular Spider-Man minifigures, I might use this head for Spidey.
The collar piece could be used for Deadman. Bucky now.
Bucky.
The head, I don't know if you've ever seen Lost, but
I have.
I'm thinking Jack. I don't know. I'm just thinking like Jack. Also, like if you kind of put Falcon's hair on that head, maybe Jack. I know it's not completely accurate, but that's a thought that came to my mind.
I definitely see that. I was thinking also maybe Indiana Jones, and for the arm, and this is the only piece that I have figured out, but maybe Warlock from the New Mutants.
The legs for like Cyborg Superman.
I like that a lot, actually.
Falcon.
I'm thinking Mike Tyson from Punch-Out.
I don't want to give it to Blade, but
I know that a lot of people are probably going to use it for Blade. I know Jon Stewart, his hair only goes so far in some incarnations. Look at those red hands. Those are so useful. I can think of a bunch of different characters we could use those hands for.
Yeah, Homelander. Don't deny it.
I won't. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, A-Train. You could use the hairpiece for A-Train.
Exactly.
Oh, you could probably use Bucky's head for the D.
Scarlet Witch.
In terms of characters you can make with her pieces, first thing that came to mind was Elektra. It'd be kind of cool to use the arms for like a Mortal Kombat character. It'd be like they're like ripping out. They got blood on their
yes, yeah.
hand and forearm.
Yes. The torso, I guess you could do like a live action Nia from Ninjago.
White Vision, what are we gonna...
Okay, the head, I thought of like Kronos. It's something different from the Extremis heads and Metamorphos head. And also Mr. Freeze's head. It's just something different. Maybe Anarchy, like if you put a hood over it.
Oh, ooh, that's a really good idea. Oh, you know what? Okay. Godspeed. That's what I was thinking of for the torso legs and whatnot. I was racking my brain trying to because I knew I had some kind of idea for what to use Vision's pieces for.
Godspeed is a very good choice. I'm sure there's a whole lot of other possibilities that we missed, like shows that we haven't even seen that these would be like perfect for.
I'm pretty happy with the ideas that we've come up with. We're sorry if our ideas didn't align with your ideas. Hopefully our ideas were something kind of new and fresh and exciting.
And also, if you have any ideas, tell us what they are. We'll be happy to use them or steal the designs.
Oh boy. Thank you for watching. And thank you for having me, Holden.
Yeah, of course, anytime. And hopefully we can do this again very soon. Thank you all for watching. It really does mean a lot. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.
If you play Pirate 101 and you're ever in game, look for a buccaneer named Ruthless Jack Jackson. That's my name. If you need a privateer, Fearless Sam. How about a musketeer? I've got Andrew Bellamy. Maybe even a swashbuckler. Look for Leah Quinn, although I don't use her very often. If you're ever in game and you come across those characters, just throw me a friend request, and I'll be happy to help you with any dungeon you're struggling with, or if you want to farm anything, yeah, just let me know.